Been so long since I played this game. I forgot where it is on OBS. Oh, I forgot how loud it is when you start it. Oh my goodness. You know, just a little bit of that numerology, right? All right, we need I don't remember, 1778. Right. Oh. To heal testicular torsion caused by gnomes. Repeat these numbers. Oh man. Oh, there is a mission select. Okay, I should probably keep that in mind, because I might need to go back into older missions and like get upgrades that I missed, because I think I missed like at least 2 or 3 Argent cores, and that's no good. I'm gonna be honest though. One of my main motivations for playing this game right now is I need hard drive space. So I need to uninstall it. So I gotta finish it. I'll be completely 100 straight up. I mean, it's a fine game. I don't dislike playing it. I just like I said last night, I'm not like super in the mood for this shoot as much as I thought I was. I guess I needed some more time, or maybe I was in the mood for it, and then I started playing it, and I was like, ah man, maybe I'm not anymore. I don't know. Like, I got my fill before the game was over. If that makes sense. But it's a short enough game that I can finish it. It's just you know.
Now approaching UAC Advanced Research Complex.
I wasn't moving my mouse and my vision was shifting.
It's time we meet in person. My office is on the 2nd floor of this facility.
I think my favorite part of this game, I complained about this last night I was playing Zelda, is how much you can't move during certain sections. I hope the rest of that Zelda stream went well last night. It was pretty cool. I definitely came across some stuff that I wasn't expecting. Oh, what? Oh, we got a fat boy. Let's use the shotgun, right? I like the super shotgun. Yeah, I was kind of considering playing more Zelda tonight, but I started a little bit late, so oh, let's get this Argent core, right? But I started late because I was a little eepy, and I was laying in bed and falling asleep, like in and out of sleep. I should probably upgrade my armor like at least once. But let's grab more health. Hey. Okay, I think the next Argent core, I'm definitely going to grab more armor. See, it's been so long since I played this game too. I like kind of forgot the controls. So we're gonna be off to a really like good start here. But it's fine. It's only like, you know, towards the end of the game, right? It's no big deal. I'm a real gamer. I know how to play video games. I've pressed some buttons in my life. It's okay. I'm kind of excited to like have some games finished, right? Because I wanna. There's some other stuff. There's some like weirder stuff that's like kind of smaller that I want to check out.
We cannot conduct our work without them.
Like, I've been really wanting to play Hypnospace Outlaw for a while. I still really want to play the new Lego Star Wars. My friend gifted it to me for like Christmas, I think. It was around that time, I think. And I wanted to check that out because it looked kind of fun. So I'm definitely gonna stream that. So I don't know. There's I think a good variety of games in the queue, right? The issue right now is I have very kind of lawn games that I'm like interested in playing right now. Like, I have to get rid of this gore nest, right? Like a lot of RPGs are kind of like on my radar right now, but that's just kind of the struggle because I'm an RPG fan, right? I like RPGs, so I think what kind of is the fun thing about streaming like RPG, especially like games like Persona or SMT where they're turn-based, is I don't get like streamer brain as much when I play them because I can really kind of take my time to like think about the game, all right? Like, or I can put the game on like on hold. Like this game, right? Like the multitasking is insane, right? Because it's a very fast-paced shooter. And I think for that reason, as much as I don't really want to, right? My gamer like pride kind of gets in the way. Oh, we're gonna throw hands. I got beef with you. I think when I play Eternal, I think I'm just gonna play that on like a difficulty like the difficulty below ultraviolence, because even though I'm used to playing the game on that difficulty, streaming definitely like lowers my cognitive ability, and that's a game that requires like a good amount of focus to play, I feel like. It's true though, because like I know like with Doom Eternal, it's less about like actual like focusing on the game. Oh, that's I got scammed. I got robbed. What's the chainsaw? Get the oh fuck. It's a lot less like actual like focus, right? I feel like with Doom Eternal, a lot of playing that game is kind of like being in the flow state, right? Like once you just get like in the groove of it, like. Also, it doesn't seem like Persona 3 Reload seems to be as frustrating as a mess, kind of like unlike time with FPS on hard mode. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Reload is definitely a lot more chill. And it's like, yeah, I could bump up the difficulty of Reload and probably have like a good time, but yeah, at this point I'm kind of just enjoying playing it on normal, right? I think, you know, it's okay to like a game on normal, right? I always tell people, right, like normal is kind of like the intended difficulty, right? That's why they call it normal. That's how the game is like balanced, and then like when you get better you try it out on like the harder stuff. There's just some games where I feel like I really like it to be hard from the get-go, and like Doom is one of those games for me because I think you have such like a wide arsenal of tools that like it's just fun. It's weird though, I like new Doom on the harder difficulties, but like old Doom on the harder difficulties kind of like is not my jam. What's the button? Let me get rid of you. I think, I don't know. It's weird because old Doom is like simpler, right? But I think I'm just like not as good with the movement in classic Doom. Oh, This makes me wish the meat hook was in this game. Okay. How do you feel on certain difficulties that modify the game in drastic way, i.e. survival mode and permadeath, etc.? It depends on the game. Oh man, I really need that berserk power up. I really need that berserk power up! Yikes! This demon sure mean business! Oh, fucker. Alright, whatever. I think, oh, what the hell? Like, Stalker is a good example where, like, the game is probably most playable on hard. Because, like, enemies are just kind of bullet sponges in that game. If you're not playing on hard. But at the same time, you also die really quickly when you're playing on any difficulty other than hard. I'm sorry, you die really quickly on hard. That's what I mean. So, like, it's like your time to kill is the same as, like, enemy time to kill, right? So, I don't know. Stalker is also a game that I'd say it's most playable on hard. But I don't know if, like, playable and Stalker kind of belong in the same sentence, right? That game kind of is held together with, like, duct tape, spit, and, like, a little bit of, like, wishful thinking. I know, like, some people who are, like, fans of Stalker. Or at least I used to talk to someone who was, like, a really big fan of Stalker. And they probably wouldn't be too happy with me saying that, but, cope, essentially.
Do not be alarmed by the system update. It is a prototype of our interdimensional tether. A means for me to pull you back from hell. I'm sorry for the jolt, but I didn't allow its installation voluntarily.
This
I'm
guy.
Dr. Samuel Hayden. I have supplies in my office. This way, please.
Also, like, a game like Metro 2033 and Last Light, those are games I kind of exclusively played that game on, like, Ranger mode. I think it was like hard Ranger, right? That game is a lot of fun when you play it like that. And I was really upset that, like, Ranger mode in Metro Exodus was just kind of like hard mode, right? And, like, they didn't have, like, any of, like, the UI, like, kind of like it didn't make the so it still kept the UI on Ranger mode in Exodus, right? Exodus I was kind of really disappointed in, which is funny. I bought my brand new computer, right, to play Metro Exodus with, like, ray tracing and everything like that, and then I started playing it and I was, like, severely disappointed. I was like, no.
Is derived from the inscriptions on a large stone artifact we pulled from hell in the earliest days of the program.
That's crazy, bro. You're saying all this shit I do not care about. It's kind of funny you mentioned Stalker. New Vegas has a very neato take with hardcore mode. I think they just based it on that game in particular. Maybe? I never really liked hardcore mode in New Vegas or Fallout 4 or, like, what was it, like the survival mode, right? They had in New Vegas or Fallout 4 or Skyrim. Not really my kind of thing. It's not really, like, the kind of experience I like those kinds of games for.
Olivia has kept the helix in her private office in the Lazarus Labs, which is only accessible through a secure elevator from the advanced research complex across the chasm. Your affinity for guns is apparent. I'm confident you'll find
Yeah, I like
something
guns.
useful there as well. The service elevator is
You should have
at the
had, like,
end
a
of the
cool
hall.
gun in your office, then I would have, like, been more willing to pay attention to you, my guy. Hold on, let's see. Is there anything I missed? Nothing important, I guess, so whatever. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Am I right or am I right? Sorry. UAC personnel. Samuel Hayden. Yeah, I'm not reading that. I don't know what they were thinking, trying to get me to read when I play Doom. Only time I want to read when I play Doom is, you know, at the end of an episode, right? Those little intermission screens. That's about it. Oh yeah, for sure. I think the only good thing about hardcore mode is that it was made to be there from the start, unlike Fallout 4 and Skyrim, which stitched it on to them post-launch. It'd be fun. If, like, being added an update could be fine. Oh, there's one. Yeah, there's one more Argent cell. But I just feel like it doesn't really add much to the game. I feel like it adds frustration to the game. That's my personal thing, though. I also kind of like... I know they got added kind of in a time when, like, survival games were, like, pretty popular. And I used to really like survival games. Like, I played a lot of, like, DayZ and Rust and stuff like that, right? But I've definitely kind of outgrown them, right? I've lost my taste. That's like, I don't get, like, the hype around Project Zomboid, like, why people like that game, because, like, I've watched, like, a friend play it, right? And, it just seems like it's made to be, like, as frustrating as possible. And it's, like, kind of, it's, like, anti-fun, right? Like, I don't see where people find the fun in that game. Like, when you have to, like, learn a skill by, like, having your character literally sit down and, like, read, right? And you're, like, watching your character read, and you're not, like, you're not even doing anything, right? There's no text that you can read to kind of, like, keep yourself engaged. Like, you're just watching, like, a bar fill. And, like, I just, like, I fall asleep, like. And then, I don't know. It's the same argument with, like, Skyrim or, like, Bethesda games. People go, like, oh, but, like, mods make it so much better. I'm like, you know, like, a game should be considered good before you mod it, all right? Like, if your stipulation for, like, oh, this game is really good is, yeah, after you install, like, 15 mods, right, plus, I'm like, okay, then if the game isn't good, you've, like, a very dedicated community just made, like, a lot of, like, decent mods or, like, good mods for, like, a bad game, and then, and then they made it, like, playable, right? Which I just wonder why people dedicate their time to that when you could be, like, playing good games. I don't know. I guess it's like they like the idea of the game, but they were disappointed with the execution, and so they're trying to mold it into, like, their ideal version of that game, which I guess is commendable in a way. I just don't get it, you know? Maybe I'm just too low IQ, right? I don't get it. I like my games to be good out of the box, and then have mods make them better. Speaking of mods, so the Cyberpunk subreddit is a very interesting place. Right now, it's, like, flooded with, like, pictures of people just, like, posting their V, and, like, it's just like, rate my V, right? But then they don't, like, indicate that their game is, like, modded to hell and back, right? So, like, they're wearing these outfits, or they have these, like, customization options. And I'm just like, how the hell did you, like, make your V look like this? And then, you know, you go to the comments, you're like, wow, that's, like, you've got, like, all the mods ever installed, huh? And I'm like, oh, okay. That makes more sense now. And it's almost, it's, like, weird. I'm like, you should probably, like, denote that your game's modded, especially for, like, the people who play on console and can't mod their game, right? Hey. They'd be, like, sitting there, like, scratching their heads, like, how do I make my character look like this? Only to find out that they can't. Alright, kill lost souls. Oh. That's... I kind of like these secrets. They're hidden pretty well. Well, not really pretty well. They're hidden well enough for me to find. But easy enough? I don't know. Alright, like I said, we'll grab armor. We'll start putting some points into armor. Do the Lost Souls reuse the sound from Doom 3, or am I tripping? I have to wait for this hatch to open. Okay. What? I'm missing some. Oh yeah, okay. I can just. Yeah, I'm missing something, right? Like. Sure enough, there's green light. Show me the way. What the heck? I think I'm dumb. How do I get that door? There we go. Okay. Like the spirit's there, right? Like I know what I'm supposed to do. Kind of fucks with me that this game uses like tab for the map because I keep pressing M. You think it's a bit odd with that in Cyberpunk? Don't even go to any of the Bethesda subreddits. Oh no, I trust me, I wouldn't I wouldn't dream. Oh, okay, it's just like that one part in Half-Life. Oh my god. Oh, ooh, except way more nauseating. Yeah, listen, there's some things about like Skyrim mods that I dare not delve into. Like, can I even talk about some of those mods? Like yeah, I know like Sexu, right? Like, is kind of like the joke here, but like seriously, like why is there all right, so I've seen 2 mods that I just assume like people have used together, right? I have seen a mod for Skyrim that like retextures the horses to alright, this is where it's funny because it's just a retexture, right? It's not like a remodel, right? So but they're retextured to be the same color as like My Little Ponies, right? And they have like the cutie marks and everything like that. I've seen ones that just replace them with like more cartoon models and stuff, which is kind of weird, but it's I really think the idea of watching like a real like realistic Skyrim horse, right, just colored like a My Little Pony, really funny. But I've seen another mod on Nexus that makes the horses let's just say like anatomically correct, right? I think that's a good way of getting around that subject, and I can only assume that that a lot of people like to use these mods together because, you know, bronies are fucked up in the head. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I thought when I first saw it too. The depravity of Skyrim mods, I think, knows no bounds.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
The ARC is the birthplace
The
of
art.
several virtual fields, research.
It's weird. I don't remember this room like at all. I mean, I know it's been like a while since I played this game, but like, the whole idea of people using tonally clashing mods just confuses me. Yeah, me too. I like stuff that kind of either completely changes the tone, right? Or, like, enhances or like, meshes with the tone, like the original tone of the game.
Weaponizing demons.
Like, one of my friends was telling me he has a mod for Cyberpunk that, makes it like very Blade Runner. Like it changes the ads to stuff that was from the movie. Like you can get like Kay's car from Blade Runner 2049. Like a lot of really like kind of interesting, cool stuff, and like it changes the whole tone of the game, kind of like at least in those respects. Oh, it also adds like music. There's like a new radio station I think that adds like music from Blade Runner, and it's cool, right? And if you like Blade Runner, like it's the kind of thing that like you'd probably enjoy. Oh, okay. Do I need to like rebuild the corpse?
This bastion of the attracts the brightest minds in the scientific community and is considered humanity's
Ah, yes. What if I put the corpse in the machine? Oh, man. Super vanilla for only mods that fit the game style or overhauls are the best. You know, it's when they aren't trash. Oh, yeah. As long as they aren't trash is the big deciding factor. Oh, careful with that corpse, my guy.
Biometric mismatch detected. Scanning. Unauthorized personnel confirmed. Expulsion to commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very easy.
Activating laser security system.
Wait, what? I think I'm still in a safe spot, so it's fine. Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. I remember I got one mod a while back for like Darkest Dungeon back when I was still okay with playing that game. That replaced like a lot of the like the units and like shopkeepers in the town with like stuff from like Fate Grand Order. But it was still kind of cool because like the art, it stayed true to the art style of Darkest Dungeon. I guess it made it like a little bit more like anime. But I don't know, I thought it was a neat mod. It wasn't like super crazy and like, you know, it wasn't adding like gigantic anime tits to everything, right? What? Oh. How do I get in there? What am I missing? What am I missing here? I don't really know. Not having to shoot anything. Oh, wait. There we go. That... I do have to shoot something. I was like, give me the BFG. That's all I want. And it kind of fucked up that the BFG only really ever gets 3 shots. I mean, I guess it's like really strong. So I guess that makes sense, but like, dang.
All personnel, please proceed to the Lazarus elevator. Do not board at level 5.
So-called free thinkers, when they are introduced to the BFG room. Yes, I will shoot the BFG now. No. You shoot the barrels. Honestly, stuff like Darkest Dungeon, people that port in characters from other mediums that fit the game style is super awesome. I think that game's visual style is like really the strongest selling point for me, so like that's kind of what made me want to play it. I was just like kind of upset that like the game is more concerned about being punishing than fun. Ow. Excuse me, Pinky! That's like one of my favorite glory kills. I'm a sane and rational person.
Presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
What the fuck? How? How did I get hurt there? I don't... What's the button for... What's the button for BFG? What? Actually, oh. Wow, I didn't know you could open up the console in this game. Settings. Key bindings. BFG is T or mouse 5. Oh. Cool, actually. I didn't even know I bound the mouse buttons like that. Okay, I'm gonna... Ooh, there's a quad damage right there. I'm gonna need to use the BFG here, right? Honestly, the end of this game has some of like the best tracks in the soundtrack. Like, I'm really excited for Vega Core because that's probably like my favorite level. Anyway, this is like the second time we've heard BFG Division in the game. I'm just kind of waiting for like a larger demon to show up so I have an excuse to use the BFG. Yeah. It's not the ideal time. There we go. There's the ideal time. Oh, there's a Cybermancubus nearby. Oh yeah. We stand the BFG here. I don't know who's shooting at me. There he is. I'm just trying to pick up the BFG ammo. It's so weird that it doesn't just use plasma ammo, right? But I guess can't have that and the Gauss cannon both using plasma.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Oh, okay. There we go. There's our third BFG. Cell ammo, something like that, right? Whatever. We gotta press the button.
Lazarus service elevator now arriving. Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Oh god, no, wait. Oh no, wait. Oh, fuck. I was not ready for this. Oh shit, okay. I was like scratching an itch when because I'm like, yeah, okay, I just gotta wait for the elevator. Nah. It's okay, we can still win. I'm just gonna start. Oh, I gotta do the whole fucking thing again? Not a no checkpoint? That was the wrong button. That's kind of bullshit, if you ask me. If I do say so myself, right? Like, okay. In my own defense, that's bullshit.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Okay, but now I know not to, like... Not to, like, take my chainsaw for granted, right? Also, I keep forgetting that grenades exist in this game. I think they're probably one of the more, like, less useful tools. Alright, it's time to lock in, though. You know, that first BFG shot probably didn't have to be a BFG. Ooh, that was flub. It's okay. Grab a BFG cell from here, right?
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
So I have all my chainsaw charges. That's good. I can pick up the 2 more BFG cells that are in the room, right? Oh, they make a cool noise. I never noticed that. I didn't even use the quad damage. Okay. We're gonna, like, speedrun strat this, right? Huh!
Alert. Lazarus service elevator now arriving.
I might, maybe they'll get, like, a couple shots of quad damage in, right? Isn't it kind of cool how the Baron of Hell's, like, attacks are, they're kind of like the same color as the BFG shots? That's what we call, like, a pro gamer strat right there. Man, I was, like, right at the end of the level when I died, too. That kind of fucked up. That's whatever, right? Lazarus Labs. How many levels are in this game? Let's see. I know I already looked this up before, but I forgot. No, not the original Doom. Doom 2016, right? I don't care about the development history. I want the levels. There we go. So we're in Lazarus Labs. That's the 9th level. So there are 13 in total. Okay.
You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility. Few have ever seen the stone. But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
So I think I do this level and like the one after, and then we can swap over to Persona. And then that should leave 3 levels for like the last stream of this, right? I think that'd be like a pretty decent way to split it up.
His return. If he awakes, it could jeopardize the entire mission, for he is the only one who can stand against them.
Alright, so there's only 1 Argent on this level. Those are the collectibles that I really care about the most.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel.
Ooh, what's this?
There will
Siphon
be an
grenade.
open forum to resolve any questions.
I forgot how to
or
swap
concerns on the
grenades.
initiative to weaponize the demons. Report to the chapel at 1400 hours. Please save your word before attending.
What's the button for that? Let's see. Mouse and keyboard, key bindings. Switch weapon mod. Next, F1 and F2. No wonder why I never remember that. Okay. Hologram. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about a hologram. What a pleasant looking room. Yeah, I will say that I'm really glad Doom Eternal made the plasma gun look more like the one from the classic Doom games. I do prefer that design. Now this one's kind of more like in line with Doom 3. I almost said it's more in line with Doom 2016, which is true, right? Doom 2016's plasma gun really does look a lot like Doom 2016. But yeah, I'm very easy to please, right? Infuse new Doom with visual elements from old Doom, and it's very, very good. Cool and good, even.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown.
Damn, I think I just, like, unlocked the core memory of, like, playing this level on, like, the Switch version of this game and it being, like, absolutely awful. If Switch games weren't so expensive, I would love to do like a segment of just like awful Switch ports. I'd have like this and like the Wolfenstein games. Like, I think almost like any game Bethesda's released on the Switch would probably like be part of like an awful Switch port like collection. Oh, I just remember the bad memories how this game managed to run even on Switch. That's debatable, right? It ran, you just really couldn't see anything. But hey, at least they put in gyro. I will always rant about how quote-unquote hardcore gamers snub their nose at gyro aiming because they think it's like Wii Remote, like, waggle, like, nonsense, and not just, like, a better way to get more precise aim with a controller. Like, your analog stick can't be precise, but you can get it to work pretty well if you use it in conjunction with, like, gyroscopic aiming. And why people, like, say that's no good? I don't really understand. They're too, I don't know, they're too ashamed of how they look in their room when they play video games. Which is weird because you're by yourself. Trust me, Splatoon works so well because of gyroscopic aiming, right? Like, I remember playing, what was it, Resident Evil 4 with gyro with my Steam controller, or I use the Switch controller but with gyro, and it works like really well. Speaking of my Steam controller, I think I like left that like at my parents' house, so I don't know if I'll ever get that back. Which I'm not really losing sleep over my Steam controller. I'm gonna be real. That thing kind of, it was a cool idea, but yeah, the touchpad just sucks. I know, right? Bold opinion. Here's Otato on stream talking shit about the Steam controller in 2024. Whoa, stop the presses. But like really, I mean, I don't know. I wanted to like it. I remember I played Dark Souls 3 with my Steam controller. Controlling the camera with the trackpad was awful. Man, I don't know why, but I want 5 to be super shotgun so bad, but it's rocket launcher. I do kind of want to, speaking of like Dark Souls and Switch, I do kind of want to get Dark Souls remastered on Switch, even though like I have a Steam Deck and I can run it on the Steam Deck portably. But I think there's something like, I feel like oddly enough Dark Souls remastered looks kind of like visually more similar to the like original Dark Souls on Switch. I guess, you know, because like it's shittier, like, especially like the fog walls like look closer to the original. I'm still kind of like disappointed in myself that I'm not really like, I've played Dark Souls Remastered, it's like old style DS1, yeah, even the effects, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it seems a little like comfy, right? Like, maybe I'm just like dumb. I just spent so much time playing the original Dark Souls like in my youth, which is a weird thing to say, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's like one of my favorite games to play when I was like in high school. It also has a terrible frame rate. Yeah, just like I remember.
Volunteers are currently using exciting new revenue research project. Expand your potential. Experience something new. And
The only people who'd have to worry about terrible frame rates were people who were playing the game on PS3. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't really get into like Elden Ring. Like I played it a lot. On and on. Like I have over 100 hours in the game, right? Like I definitely played the game. But yeah, I don't know. I just like I said, I wasn't really like that into it. I lost interest. Okay. DLC trailer dropped, didn't it? Yeah, it did. And I didn't really feel like any kind of excitement. Cause yeah, that's ammo efficient. Like everyone was like getting all hyped about it. I'm like, oh, that's cool, I guess. You know? Quick recharge, yeah. Let's use up those upgrade points. Hi everybody. Oh, welcome to the stream there, chat member. Yeah, I really should use the equipment system, right? Quick charge and stock up. Cool. So you've got me. you've joined at a time where you've got me where I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But welcome to the stream again. Hope you're having a good night or day, whatever it is. But I think, what was it? Yeah, I think what got me with the Elden Ring DLC trailer drop was I think it dropped very close to the announcement for the SMT5 re-release. And I know it's dropping on like the same day as that, like, so I'm just kind of a lot more excited about like more like Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know, like I could go back and like try to like play Elden Ring again, but like it's like I'd have to like I'd probably end up starting like a new game, right? And then I'd have to like catch up with where I was, and that's like another like few hundred hours, right? And I'm just like, I think I just prefer FromSoft games where like they've got a little bit more of like a tighter scope, right? Like I wouldn't say like Dark Souls is like a short game by any means, but I think I like that it's not so expansive. Like everything's interconnected and like it's got great level design, but yeah, I think it's just the open world. There's like, again, there's an argument in Elden Ring that like there's almost too much to do. Honestly, I felt that way since Elden Ring came out. I haven't played it. It just looks really long. Yeah, honestly, like if you like FromSoft games and you had to pick like one game to play, like Elden Ring's probably a really good pick because of how much there is in the game, right? But like, because I like playing a lot of different games, right? It's hard for me to like commit. And like I took a break and I came back and I was so utterly lost, and I know that's like kind of on me because I took a break, but it's like, you know, it was like Halloween time. I wanted to play spooky games. It just seems stuff with bloated content like Dark Souls 2, but maybe not as bad. It definitely refined stuff from Dark Souls 2 that like fell short in that game, right? It was... it's like a... I mean, I don't think it's... I wouldn't go as far as say it's a better version of Dark Souls 2, but I think it took a lot of ideas that like Dark Souls 2 had that didn't really execute well, and like did them well. Did a good job with them, right? Yeah, there's a quad damage I could be using. I gotta be careful with the splash damage here, right? Because I can easily kill myself with it. Okay, I remember now the interview Miyazaki said Dark Souls 2 and how it was important to Elden Ring. I mean, it kind of is. There's a lot of cut content that got sort of repurposed in Elden Ring. That goes for like kind of all of their games, right? I think they took a lot of stuff that they weren't able to implement in other games that they made and like found a way to repurpose them for Elden Ring, and honestly it's cool. And I know a lot of people like thought like a lot of the boss fights like in the optional areas like being repeated was like boring or like not good, but I didn't mind that so much. I thought it was fine. That was like the least of my like gripes with the game. Honestly, like I said, the game isn't bad. It's a fine game. I just like I got burnt out by the like before I could finish it. You know? That's really what it comes down to. It makes me wish there was like a button, right? Like I'm ready to end the game now, and I just get to the end of the game. Like it's kind of like like Breath of the Wild kind of has that, right? You can like run around and explore, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready to end the game now, and so you like take care of the divine beast, and then you go to like Hyrule Castle, and you're done with the game, right? Like I think a big open world like that kind of needs what Breath of the Wild did with that in that regards, where it's just like, yeah, the thing you're after is in the middle of the map, and you could go there whenever you want. It just, it might be more difficult, right? Hell, if Smash hit after Smash hit you release and one of them is just not bad, that's a pretty damn good streak. Yeah. Oh. Slide. Yeah. It's just like, I didn't really get the magic that I think a lot of people did, and that's fine. You know, it's perfectly okay. I'm glad so many people got to enjoy the game. I'm glad that it kind of pushed From Software like more into the mainstream than like their other games did. And I think that'll help them pursue like a lot of projects that, I mean, Dark Souls like was already kind of like a pretty well-known series, right? I'm not saying that they were like FromSoft is like an unknown company, right? But I feel like they were pretty niche in a sense. And I think a lot of people who never played a FromSoft game played Elden Ring and enjoyed it, and it introduced them to that kind of game, and it introduced them to like a really talented developer. And I think that, as much as I joke about like gatekeeping and stuff, that's a net positive, right? I think it's a good thing that people get introduced to like good video games instead of like slop, right? Okay, wow, this room is this is definitely one of the rooms. That being said, you know, keep the Persona fans away from mainline. they will not understand what they're seeing. That was a little overkill.
Demonic presence eliminated.
But
Knockdown disengaged.
yeah, I don't know. I just wanna play Bloodborne again, really. I know there's an interview with Miyazaki where he said that, you know, he's glad so many people like Bloodborne, and that they're passionate about like the game and wanting to play it again, right? But because it's owned by Sony, they can't really do anything to like bring it to other platforms or like remaster it, and it's in Sony's hands. And man, I really wish Sony would do something with Bloodborne. Because like I know I say a lot of games are like among my favorites, right? But yeah, like Bloodborne's definitely one of my favorite games that I've ever played.
It was Samuel. He led them to his tomb. Please, we can overcome this. I promise. The gate will be opened as planned.
I feel like this is one of the few levels in the game where there's like a loading screen in the middle of the level. Kind of like just like took me a moment to like think about that. Ooh, give me that. But yeah, even like Dark Souls 2, right? Bloodborne deserves so much needed love with a proper re-release. Yeah, even if it's just literally a re-release, like no remastering or anything like that, just like, yeah, let's just shit it out on the PC, right? I'd be perfectly okay with that. I mean, like, I don't know, even like Dark Souls 2, right? Which is like definitely what I would consider to be like the worst like game in the Dark Souls series, right? Even then, like the worst one, I'm just like, yeah, I mean, it's like an okay game. Right? Like a pretty good track record. And you know what? Like, even if I didn't really enjoy Dark Souls or Elden Ring, I really enjoyed Armored Core 6, right? So, you know, they put out two great games in such a short period of time, and like, I liked how focused Armored Core was versus Elden Ring, right?
The Crucible. That's what she was looking for. Vega, did you get the location?
Yes. It is located in an uncharted region of the Titan's realm, but we'll need to rupture another Argent accumulator to create the portal. The only accumulator in this sector is in specimen CD-587.
I wonder if there's like a meaning behind that number.
You're going to have to remove it. Once you've extracted the accumulator, it
Oh,
will become
Cyberdemon,
unstable.
right?
The
CD.
ruptured casing should cause a rift strong enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the crucible is critical. Without it, we have no way of shutting down the well and closing the hell portal here on Mars.
Crazy.
Demonic presence at unsafe level.
I forgot that I had the stun bomb and not the overheat. Oh. See, I keep pressing 3 for like shotgun, and I think that's like classic Doom, like rotting my brain. Is really how my journey with Souls games start with Dark Souls 2, but I don't really have a strong attachment to it. That's because you ended up playing Peak, right? And you played the original. Oh. Well, hey, at least I killed everyone else too. Yeah, I started with the original, and then every release after it, I'm like, well, it's good, but the original's still so much better, right? Like, back when poise used to mean something. Ooh. It's not gonna be fan friendly for me to say I do not care for Dark Souls 3. No, it's probably a pretty common opinion. I think gameplay wise, I feel like Dark Souls 3 is like okay, right? Like it's fine. Like, yeah, it plays like a Dark Souls game, right? But I feel like the structure of it kind of sucks, and that's what like makes me like kind of lose interest in it, like when I play it. And there's a lot of like, you know, fan service or like, remember this, right? I remember. And so like that kind of gets like old, right? Because it's like I'd rather see like new stuff. But you know, not like we can change it, right? It just kind of reminds me of Quake 2, FromSoft playing their best hits and not really evolving. Yeah. It was definitely like a safer game, right? Oh. Cool. Hidden stairway. Okay. Equipment charges are not per not per item. So because I used 2 frag grenades, I couldn't use a siphon grenade. That's good to know, actually. Gnarly room. Yeah, if this is what your room has to look like to like achieve a task, right? I don't think it's a task worth achieving, right? It's like, you know, like that's a lot of blood for like no good reason. In fact, it's a very bad reason, like morally, right? So. Okay, I think the siphon grenade might be peak. It's amazing how they just kind of give you useless grenades until like that, right? Alright, I don't know if I go so far as to say they're useless, but I definitely don't care for the hologram, and the frag grenade is forgettable. But the siphon grenade? Oh yeah. Sign me up.
Lazarus Wave at full charge, ready for activation.
This hellwave will redirect the course of mankind.
You're ugly.
On this day, we make our contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies with them.
I pulled you from that tomb in the Cadinger Sanctum for this reason. I knew she was weak. Our work doesn't come without risks, and I released you from your prison to help mitigate those risks. I knew that in the event of a catastrophe, you'd be the only thing that could stop them.
Is this still the Lazarus Labs? I really don't remember. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's the button I need to press. Pretty sure it is. I know I say I do the level after this. That's just me, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to use my thinking thoughts, because, my memory's very bad. I was like, did I make it to the next level? There was like 2 loading screens at least. Ooh. They're giving me ammo. I wonder why. There must be some kind of conflict approaching, right? I feel like there is a health station nearby. There totally is. Okay, what else? Do we have an upgrade token around here? Or is it below? It's below. Oh, is that challenge too? Security station activation. Okay, I can't go in there yet. Dang. Will I remember to go back? Probably not. You're supposed to follow the green lights. That's what this game teaches you to do. Alright, I guess just follow the green, right?
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
I feel like this is a good time to, what about the BFG, right?
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
What about? It's like, which one is for the machine gun? I want that. Again. Sorry, I'm gonna be quiet here because I gotta lock in. The amount of brain power that is required at the moment is more than my commentary can use. kind of. Yeah, pinkies are definitely a threat in this game. Like they're usually kind of like not really that big of a deal in the older games, but. Imps are actually kind of annoying in this game too. I know they're like kind of fodder enemies, right? Like imps like are little bitches, but just having them like lob fireballs at you all the time, like from across the room while you're trying to deal with something else in like a big arena like this can definitely be a little pain in the butt.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even need to use haste there.
You will need to rip out the Argent accumulator powering the cyber.
Oh, okay. So it's like I thought I was supposed to fight the Cyberdemon in this level.
Send you back to hell. Once the crucible is in your possession, we will pull you out.
But that explains it. This is where I fight the Cyberdemon. Alright, gotta get my screenshot ready so I can have the Cyberdemon in the thumbnail, right? Yeah, they always try to change up the design of the Cyberdemon. Like, after Doom 2, right? Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I swear, I have like pretty distinct memories of this boss fight having like a health bar. Is it time for humiliating the Cyberdemon? Maybe. I might also get humiliated. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I want that smoke. What the fuck? Hold on. What just hit me there? Oh. Oh, excuse me, sir. Sir? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't last anywhere near as long with that one. Don't worry, I'm a pro gamer. Yeah, get ready to see this a lot. Of course, I should be doing Rocket Duel, right? Okay, how are you supposed to like not get hit by that? Genuine question, because I'm actually honestly confused. I got laser too. Oh, no. And then I got back up and owned him. Oh. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try that again. At least there's a mid-fight checkpoint, right? Oh, you made me waste my shot. But did he just not do the thing there? There we go. There's humiliating the Cyberdemon. I did it! I beat the level. Hey, it only took me like 2 tries on the, no, three on the first one, 2 on the second. Okay. It could have been like way worse. Way worse? Way worse. My speaking could be way worse. That's for certain. For sure. For certain. Yeah, right. Titan's realm. Yeah, so this will be the last level I do tonight for this game, and then we'll swap over to Persona. I think this is the level where there's like a icon of sin that you can find, or maybe it was the other time you're in hell. I don't really remember. What is this button?
The age of his reckoning was uncounted. The scribes carved his name deep in the tablets of hell.
Oh, okay. It doesn't keep playing. I still don't know how to like dodge the Cyberdemon's laser. I don't really know what I was doing wrong there. Maybe I was just expected to use the siphon grenade more. Yeah, let me pick up that health real quick. I'm gonna get some of that health. Hell. Alright, I'm sorry. I completely understand if you stop watching. I'm channeling my inner Ikutsuki. Crucifies you. Don't worry, if I don't mention the spoilers during the Persona 3 Reload stream, it's okay because it's just a callback to when I played FES. Clearly. What did I just open? Oh, this right here. Wait, what? Is that a... Oh, okay, it's like a heart. Like, I'm like, what is that? I was gonna make it like a fetus joke, I'm gonna be real, but... It just, it didn't come to term. Besides, you know, like, an unbaptized baby would be in limbo, not hell. We learned that from Dante's Inferno. I guess it would... Actually, I don't know if that was in the game Dante's Inferno, right? But it was in Purgatorio, which was, you know, part of the Divine Comedy. Which I always find it funny that it's the Divine Comedy, right? Because it's not funny at all, but I know comedy didn't necessarily mean the same thing back then, right? I just... Again, it's just funny, right? It's like... What is it? Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. Not really topics that are exactly funny, but, you know. Also, I like how, you know, that, like... Dante, I think, is probably one of the first authors I can think of who, wrote self-insert fanfiction. Where he's like, yeah, so everyone I don't like is in hell, and, they're being tortured, XD. And I get to hang out with one of my favorite poets ever, Virgil, and it's super cool. Yeah, I get to see like hell and heaven, all that stuff, and everyone thinks I'm really cool. And now people hear Dante and Virgil, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I love Devil May Cry." And you're like, yeah. I mean, yes, but they're named after real people. I'm saying, there's an agitated skeleton around here somewhere. That's also one of my favorite glory kills because of how simple it is. It's just, I'm gonna push you down and I'm gonna punch your head off. It's like, okay, like, go off, king. Let's just use the chainsaw here because there's some fuel. Put it in my pocket like rocket fuel. Oh, fuck! Why isn't Super Shotgun 5? Oh no. I got sent like way back, didn't I? Oh no, not really. Okay. Bye, bitch. Was that necessary? Not really. Was it satisfying? Yes. Therefore, it wasn't a waste. Alright, where's the skeleton? I might have gotten hit in the BFG blast, honestly. Who's, oh no, there you are. You are going to die. I'll repurpose the chainsaw for that. No, 6. 6 is shotgun. Not 5. I've learned this lesson the hard way too many times. Go away, pinkos! Yes, bye-bye. The teleporter. The heliporter. I thought, no, okay, that was a bad one. Do we have a... We do have an Argent cell on this level. Somewhere. Oh, this guy is armored. But I'd win. Oh. Oh! Ooh, there's a quad damage there just waiting for me. I wonder if that also affects the siphon grenade. I think it did. Where are the demons? I need... Excuse me, I need to fight you! ¿Dónde? Oh shit. Okay. I think I accidentally picked up a fuel canister that I didn't mean to touch. Okay, that's also one of my favorites. Just something about feeding the Cybermancubus his own heart and then him blowing up. Or maybe that's just the regular Mancubus, not the Cyber. Point stands, right? It's funny as fuck. Again, I'm perfectly sane and rational. I can be trusted to, you know, behave in society. No! That's my fault. I was like dilly-dallying. That sucks. I felt like this was taking so long. Alright. I think we're gonna rush the quad damage. If only the demons would just come to me, right? Like, come on. Here I am. I know you'd like to kill me. Oh, oh no, oh no. Okay, I feel like this is going much faster now. Okay, for a second I thought that didn't work and I was about to be like really upset because I'm like, I'm dead. Okay. But we got it, we got it. So there's like an imp left, right? I saw his fireball. There he is. Oh god, there's more. That's our good friend, the Baron. Oh! Please die. I need you to die, like, right now. I think there's probably another one. Yep, there he is. Is the quad damage back? No, okay, I just saw purple. I don't know use this anymore. Alright, where's this big stompy bastard? Wait, what? Did he just like die? What? Hold on. No, I was like waiting for him. I'm like, I'm gonna kill him. But he just died? Okay. Cool, I guess. He's like, you're taking too long. I'm gonna do this myself. Oh, okay, hold on. I feel like I didn't really earn that win though. You know, now I just kind of feel like empty. I need the blue skull. Oh, hello. Which guy is this? Cyberdemon model silver guy. Oh, okay, he didn't look so silver. I actually thought he was gold, but I guess just because the lighting from the flames. That's all that was over here. Where's the skull? There's something over here, right? I haven't been this lost since that time I played Doom 64. Oh wait, hold on. This has got to open, right? Man, I'm still like of the opinion that Doom 64 is like not very fun as far as Doom games go. I don't think the levels are designed nearly as well as the id developed games of the time. Maybe I do have to go over here. Okay, I don't know why I thought I didn't like have to come here. Yellow skull. I need blue skull? What? See, this is a reference to Crushers in Classic Doom, which there's a really good video by Decino that came out like a few days ago about how Crushers work, and I don't really have much to say. It's a very interesting watch. It's a topic I've never really put much thought into while playing Doom, but it's still interesting. I like how he goes over different topics. He's like one of those YouTubers where like he's very specific in his niche, right? But he does a very good job at it. Actually, I know he does like streams too. I'm not really like, I don't really care too much for the streams. I'm gonna be real. But his like informative like Doom videos are very comfy. Yeah, round that corner. I say round because you're fat. It's like, I'm like, wait, hold on. What did I open? What? Oh no. Wait, oh. I don't know why, I thought this guy had already charged. So I was like, I was trying to be prepared for it. Hey, we got supplies. Give me that Argent cell. Okay. Cool. We've got like everything at like 4 out of 5. So I think I'm good with like my next upgrade being like for health. Oh, they japed. It was japes. Okay, that's like, you know, that's like not up there, right? On like the what is it, the glory kill tier list, right? That one's very boring. Does that thing like slam down? It does. Okay. That's not like a good place to be. I was about to ask where the other one was. Like, I hear Dork, but I don't see Dork. Well, there goes my ammo, but... Man, it really made quick work of that Mancubus. I feel like the chain gun needs some love. Hey. What am I looking for here? I don't really even know. It's gonna be like a thing, right? Actually, you know that in the original Doom engine, right? The id was it 2, 3? Entities or things you can interact with in game were called things. Right. I think I actually literally have to ride this like an elevator. Oh yeah. Then I can use this. And that'll be open. And then I can come here. It just never ends, right? The blue skull. I love that noise. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I'm waiting for the demons to spawn. We know it's coming. Yep, there we go. We got specters. Annoying in every game. Not as annoying as Lost Souls, though. Ah! I really don't like Lost Souls. Lost Souls sounds like the name of a really bad like Souls-like that isn't even trying to like hide it or like be its own thing, like it's like trying to trick people. All right. Speaking of trying to trick people, so apparently there's this problem that's existed for a while, but has kind of reared its ugly head lately on Steam, which is the way app IDs work is developers are kind of like freely able to edit like the title and description and screenshots of their games once they have like a app ID on Steam. And it kind of became an issue recently because there were two developers that changed their games like store pages to be like a complete clone of Helldivers 2 so that people would like buy their shitty game instead of Helldivers. And I think it was also happening with Palworld. And I never knew about this until like I learned that these games are like doing this. And it's kind of like weird, like, so from what people have said about how the like Steam, like the Steamworks like kind of back end works is that basically your app ID like store page is essentially like a forum post, right? That you can like edit and like it has like all the same like kind of like markup stuff. There we go. Let's grab the berserk. And you know, people were just using it. They're basically stealing, you know, that the assets or whatever, like the media from the Helldivers page, for example, and then just putting it on their own. And then like there's no sort of like approval process once you're on Steam, right? Like once you've made it on the Steam, right? Like you can just freely make these changes, right? So, because I guess it's like, you know, you're expected to kind of act in good faith, right? And like sadly people don't. I think the idea that a lot of people were thinking of what these developers were doing was they're making these shovelware games and putting like, I don't know, some kind of like PUPs, right? In the game, right? or like, you know, maybe even like a crypto miner or something, right? And the idea was you would buy the game, right? Launch it, find out it's not Helldivers, and then you refund it, but you've already ran the game, right? So now the unwanted program or whatever is like on your PC and it's able to act or something. Or they were just dumb, right? And they figured they could take the money and run, but Steam like holds your profits for games until like the end of the next month, so that you couldn't really take the money and run because you had to wait for Valve to give it to you. And I don't think they'll be like, oh, you know, yeah, we'll give you your illicitly gotten money, right? Anyway, that's the that was the last level we were gonna do for today. So let's close the game. We'll do a BRB, and when we get back, it'll be time to play some Persona 3. So get yourself your favorite drink or snack. Go use the bathroom or whatever you gotta do, and we'll be right back. Right, enjoy the music.